Greetings. 1 second. What up? Hey, don't fuck. Straight into the enhancing song, huh? Interesting. So the game knows. Today's the day you tap. Second, maybe fourth, whatever. Double event, nice. Is this song about for jazz? This is my enhancing song. It's in my playlist. It will randomly pop up. There's like 500 songs in this playlist, so it has a chance to appear. This is why I tap my shit to. Because this song gives me like super good RNG. I mean, I'm grinding and I'm with the song, and I've got a boss and everything, so GG. It's my good luck song. Ah, no good luck on the boss though. Very rare taste in music. I just like music, dude. I like a bit. I like synthwave. I like a little bit of you know, rocking out. Like to mix it up, you know. Sometimes we lock the fuck in. We have some epic shit playing. Other times we're just jamming out to some synthwave, you know. Status. I don't love it? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we should be doing at least one love tap today. I'm on 10 taps, I think, so far. We've got today and tomorrow to try and get an off. If we don't get it by tomorrow, then let's go do Rusalka. At least I tried, you know? Yeah, block wall and BDO. Sounds like you lack motivation, dude. Any wall and BDO is a lack of motivation at the end of the day. How much money do I have right now, Grim? Like nothing. I spend it as I get it, so. I do have 40 bill in sharps, and I do have another 20 bill in Caphras. I have all that, but generally I make the money, I buy crons and I tap. I just keep doing it. So I've made a lot of fucking money in like 22 days. I've made, I think I worked it out. It was like 600 billion or something. Based on the amount of taps and everything I've done. Yeah, we need to keep tapping, so I'm not going to have Pilot Silver for a while. I'll probably have a Pilot Silver when I start going for a Blitz Racing. Because then I need to get a pre-order it. I've got to save like 1.7 for that. It's a while away yet though. I won't be doing that until I've got deck weapons and everything. Double deck weapon is when I'll be doing that. And the main hand will be like Ox or something. Until I get my first one anyway. When I get my first one, I can do Caphras every week. Then I'll deck the main hand before doing the other two. Then I'll get the last two Blitz Racings. You update your gear in Garmouth? I do, yeah. Whenever I get a gain, I update it. It should be up to date. I've put everything on there. I need my novel fan, and I can do Inslar. I need 1 DP. So either I get the 1 DP from the offhand, or I get the 1 DP making the gloves tear. So basically trying to get the opal fan now. Holy. Don't do it, Santa.
No witnesses?
That's fucked up.
Thank you, Fog81, for gifting Sigbo_ subscription. Fog81 gifted a tier 1 sub to Sigbo_.
Appreciate the gifted fuck. Thank you, thank you. Very generous. Unworthy, sir, but I appreciate it. If you'll get to the summit, she said thank you. Yeah, ads. What was I saying? What was I saying? Fuck. What's that? Also, I did 3 hours of Asha today. And, yeah, I'm just reaffirming that what I'm doing is better. I got one side. I've been here for, what, 10 minutes? Not even that. Already got outside. Crazy. I don't know what it is, dude. This particular rotation just gives me a shitload of tides. I don't know what it is. He's gonna be John Telescope? Oh, I'm not gonna be John Telescope. That required me to go to Tungred. And I'm gonna be a DSR for a very long time. Telescope doesn't really do anything for me, so. Now, John Merchant Ring, holy. Oh, that's good. One piece of DSR, right? Yeah, 2 of them technically. But the other one's kind of irrelevant. You need to do tongue grade and DSR so you can do the telescope. How about we do the first person to get the cheese wheel? How about that? It's the rarest drop in DSR. Yon cheese wheel. I fucking love DSR. Yeah? Okay, we'll do that. I've looted the cheese wheel once. And that was on my previous account. Yeah, it grows so fast? Yeah. Just pumping, dude. All there is to it. Consistency is more important than efficiency. I'm just very consistent. Comes down to another boss. More RNG here in 10 minutes. I did 3 hours in the other one. It's crazy. Do we get another tie from the boss? Ah. Still got tide running anyway. Holy dude. This is why we love DSR. Nice, Joe. It's too much stuff on the ground. Okay, done. And done. Oh, sick. Rare as fuck no, like Garmathart? It is, yeah, it's rarer than Garmathart. The average hours to get the cheese wheel is 380. So it's pretty rare. It's like a 1/10 of a Kabua. 10% chance of a Kabua chance. It's pretty low. And if it's anything like the other telescope piece, there probably only drops from the big guys. So these guys here. Have you got the other piece already, Fug? I don't remember. This one here? Pretty sure you do. Did yesterday? Okay, there you go. GG's. Congrats. Which awake stays and moves awake farm with DSL purposes, but DP looks bad at 2 charge armors and helmet and 2 duo shoes and gloves. The armors don't matter, dude. Just get kaboos and get bits of crystals. You can grind this easy with duo armors if you have the right crystals. And if you still need more DR, then do the Reforged Stones. You can take out the crit chance and put DR in. I'll give you an extra 15. You can grind DSR with even prior armors, honestly. Assuming you have the right crystals and everything. Kitty Kaboos, herald them. That gives you 25 each. That's 50 DR. And then 2 bitters give you 26, 13 each. And if you got the Adana crystal, it's another plus 15 or 20, depending on one you have. I don't have the Adana crystal. I'm still super tanky. Like, it's fine. Just get the right crystals and you'll be chill. And you can get plus 15 on your sovereigns if you still need more DR. You don't need crit chance on the Wake Booster. Between BSR and your self buff, like, you have plenty of crit chance and add-ons. All our skills are 50%. Level 5 crit gives 18, so that's 68. Add-on crit gives you 30, so that's 98. And then BSR and self buff give you 30 each. So you're very over crit. The only reason I run crit is because the DR doesn't do anything for me. So I don't do any damage to me. So it helps me on that little bit of downtime I have. Yeah, if I was doing any difficult grinds, I wouldn't have crit chance. Like Star's End or Alts or anything, I'd have DR. I've even DC'd here multiple times and I've never died. I've always gone down to like 20% health. So I'm DC protected here as well now. I can never lose crystals here. The only time I can DC and die would be during a tide. And even then, it would depend if the big guys are up or not. If they're not up, then I might be alright. I'm currently not using tunneling service. I'm not using exit lag because they're having a lot of outages. So I've just turned it off. I'm just using nothing right now. I'm on like 130 ping or something instead of 80. It's fine though, it's not really noticeable as you can see. Doesn't really matter. It's just minor things like repairing with memory fragments and stuff. Play just fine. Another tide? Look at that dude, that's crazy. 2 tides in 20 minutes. Daniel, this rotation is just so good to me. Drop rate be damned. This rotation just loves me. Lucky tide? Dude, it's like this all the time when I'm here, that's the thing. I don't understand if it was like a good RNG or something, but every day I'm here, this is what happens in this rotation. That's why I just can't leave. I love it. My favorite rotation. And because I'm getting so many tides, I'm actually getting really fucking good combat XP as well. I'm getting very competitive XP compared to Orbitor. That's the amount of tides I'm getting. So like, yeah, DSR is just it, dude, for me. Anything that's going to replace this will probably be Star's End. And that's basically the same thing. It's just an updated DSR. On the hill to next to DSR quest. Oh, that one? Yeah. I know the one you're on about. Yeah, in terms of, you said I've had any money, I have nearly 40 billion in sharps, I have nearly 20 billion in Caphras, and I have 38 billion in magical sharps. But like 6,000 something magical shards now. So I'm big chillin'. Oh, don't forget to put Sammy on. My bad. Hold on. I'm scaffed. Feels bad. Hold on. There we go. Should be on now. Because I've restarted my PC. I've got to put it back on. Rassie's there as a daily reminder. Grim, put your shit on. If I get curved, we're good. If I don't, put it on. Hard points? Yeah, it's all good. No worries, no worries. No worries. Alright, see if we get third side. Well, roller coaster, yeah. Trash per hour of Agris, I mean. Do you like how much trash to do with Agris per hour? If I'm fully buffed, if I'm using Vicious Shadows and Perfume of Deep Sea, and I'm using level 2 Agris, I get nearly 50k trash. I get 48 something with one side. I've done 20 hours to test it, see if my combos are good and everything. Without Deep Sea and Vicious Shadows, you do quite a lot of damage. I would run Deep Seas if I could get them, and as for the Vicious Shadows, I mean, I value combat XP more. So, don't mind losing a bit of clear speed for that. But yeah, I would use Deep Seas if I had them. Kinda hard to get on NA. Maybe next week they'll come off pre-order. I can actually start getting them. 20k per hour highest. Just about your clear speed, dude. It's how fast you can kill the big guys. Just gotta optimize your combo on blowing up the big guys. And then obviously the little ones, you want fast clear speed on those. It's all about as many packs as you can do per hour. More packs, more tides, more events. Yeah, you get the idea. My clear speed on the packs depends on my cooldowns. If I have the right cooldowns, I can blow them up quickly. If I don't, then it takes a little bit longer. Like here, I didn't have Crush Crushers, took a bit longer. Turning into Ratimus Prime 2.0? What do you mean, dude? Big old chuckle, did you get out of the thing I sent yesterday? I've seen it before. It was more of a reminder. I was like, oh yeah, this, I remember this shit. I sent that years ago. Golden quote, yeah. It's a bit nostalgic seeing it, actually. Doing pretty well at the DSR last couple of days. 2 full caboose. Hope the tides are rolling good for you today. Nice. Congrats. Huge. Yeah, tide's been good today. I've had 2 already. It's been 27 minutes. If I get 2 per hour, I'm happy. Or he's just a bonus. I'm happy with 2 per hour. I'm gonna reveal the secret spot yet? I already did. It was in my Discord. It was Season Arsha Cadres. And the reason why I revealed it is because they've nerfed it now. It was one of the spots that got shadow nerfed. The reason why that spot in particular, high density, as you know. But why Arsha? Well, the boxes scale with drop rate. The more drop rate you have, the more boxes you get. The more drop rate you have, the more density you get. But the main thing as to why it was on season is because the invasions. If you don't know how event drops work in BDO, elite mobs have higher chances to give you event drops, which is why Jade Forest is like cracked and stuff like that. But the invasion mobs that you get in season are all elites. So I was getting like 35 to 40 boxes an hour if I had an invasion. If I didn't get an invasion, it was like 25. So I just printed basically. And I sold a bunch of caddy rings as well. For like 12 though. See, I printed. I went fucking hard. I mean, let's look at the tally of this event. I got 2 whaling armors, 2 set weapons, 2 oct weapons, 1 hex. What else? And 10 taps into Nov from this event. So yeah, my gear went burr with this event. And now I'm trying to get my novel fans so I can get extra stone this week. If not, then I'll just do Rusalka, I'll tap the gloves, hopefully they go tet. And then I'll do Enslar next week, it's fine. And all the pities I built up on the offhand, I'll just use on the Awakening instead. The next thing we're tapping is the Karazats. After this week, it's going to be Karazats. Let's get my rings and earrings to deck. And then it'll be Nov Awakening, and then main hand, and then Novel Fan. And then Hex main hand, then Deck Awakening, then Deck Fan, and then main hand to at least Oct. Whilst just tapping my gloves whenever I get stones. And then saving up pre-order for a Blitz Racing. Bit of pre-order for the chest, hopefully winning one. At that point, I should be at Caphras requirements. I'll be at Carshan with deck weapons. I'll be Caphras with the chest pre-order fill. And then it's just trying to win a helmet or tap a helmet and then tap the boots, and I'm done. And obviously, like, do the main hand to deck as well. And the Splendid Stone will be when I'm at Carshan requirements. And I'll just do my taps for Shining. That is the plan. That's what we're doing. That is absolute hardcap. And at that point, we're just getting the armor stones every week. And we're finishing up the gloves to Nov, or they're already at Nov, we're just tapping deck. And then I'm gonna just pile up a shitload of silver after that. I'll probably do my life skill gear, get that all deck as well. One thing at a time. I've got I'm burning. How many loose rolls was it? I'm burning 2, 3, 4. I'm burning 250 every 22 days. So I've got about, I think I worked it out, it's just under 500 days of loose scroll left. Assuming like we go by the rates I've been gaining them between these 20 days. It's fine though, because if I do get low, I'll just do some season gathering, right? It's not a problem. Like, I'll never truly run out. I'd only ever truly run out if they remove gathering loose scrolls or loose scrolls from season. It should be very cringe, but like they could do it. There's a reason why I saved up so many, and the off chance they do. I could see them doing it though, because they buffed it, if anything. They didn't nerf. I thought they were going to nerf it, but they didn't nerf it. In fact, they buffed it. So I think they're pretty happy with the idea of people getting loose rolls from season. So should be fine. Yeah, I'm big chillin', dude. Big chillin'. This maintenance coming, we're probably going to be life scaling again. Because we're going to have a gathering event for sure. The treasure room. I've got like a bunch of mellows ready to go and everything, so. I bought a bunch of mellows for super cheap and I resold them max price. And then I bought another like 20 for under 400 mil each, so. Made nice profit buying and reselling them, and also made a decent amount for myself. Oh look, third tide. 3 tides in a half hour. I'm telling you, dude, this rotation. It's not confirmation bias. This happens all the time. So I can't justify doing our shit. It just seemed fucking good. I don't know. Like when I have a gut feeling about something, it's very rarely wrong. And my gut's telling me just tunnel the fuck out of DSR at this rotation. Ever since they nerfed the boxes, I've been a DSR. Alright, this is chill. Doing too many. Pick up the loot. You know when they're gonna give the extra boxes of non-star Jade events? Whenever they announce it. It's still just whenever they said in a later date, so. Whenever they tell us. Alright, third side down. Evening, what up, Boulder? How you doing? Do we get tide number 4? That's the question. Still got 23 minutes. Also, I got 2 limbos yesterday, chat. I got 1 off stream as well. had a caboose since those two caboose though. I doubt I'll see another caboose for a while. As much as Neo sounds good to me, it's not good to me with caboose. Everything else, fantastic. My caboose RNG is pretty bad. It's fine though. Is what it is, right? I'd rather have more tides than caboose. Oh look, fourth tide. That's crazy. 4 tides in 40 minutes. I've had a tide per 10 minutes. Crazy. This is why I got so many fucking magical shards. I've got like 6.5k now. Waiting for them to go back to max price. I'll unload them all, and they will. When this chest event ends, they will. Arsha better than normal. No. I did the Pero. I did 3 hours of Arsha this morning, and I got 2 sides. I've done 40 minutes of this, and I've had 4. I don't know what to say, dude. For some reason, my Arsha RNG isn't that good. You see mine? I did, yeah. I did. It works for you. It doesn't work for me. I don't know. Arsha doesn't like me. Tinfoil? Nah, it's been I would understand if it was like 1 carried hour or 2 carried hours. But I get a lot of carried hours here. It's consistent, so it becomes more than tinfoil at that point. I'd get it if it was only a few hours, but it's pretty consistent. I don't know. Ideally, I'd want to do this rotation on Arsha. That'd be best. But I can't, because it's right in the middle of the fucking grind. You get jumped every 5 minutes, so. Oh, boy, how you doing? Bit more dangerous. I need you just switch shots so I couldn't overclear 2 packs. Oof. How can you not overclear 2 packs? What are they doing? What the fuck? Yeah, I get jumped by people running like full fucking evasion memes and shit, dude. But I got enough AP to kill me, so. Did that pretty popular rotation, didn't get jumped? Well, on NA, dude, we got some fucking demons in Arsha. They just go around looking for people to kill and run away. Constantly. Even at this time in the morning for them. Still around. So, It's just better to do what I'm doing. 6 hours there for us without a Devo drop? Oof. Dash I'd never seen in PvP at DSR. I'll say, dude. How can I tell you my experiences? It's fine, I'm okay with it. It's only 50% drop rate, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't do it on stream anyway, it'd be an off-stream thing. It's no fun playing cat and mouse when the cat knows what the mouse is the whole time. That's how I see it. Organic PvP's fine. Stream sniping PvP? Yeah. Yeah, I really like this rotation. This is like easily the best rotation for Awake Musa. I love it. Every silver per hour here without Agris. Depending on your economy, dictates the answer to that. Because prices on NA are different to prices on EU, for example. On NA, you make 3.5 to 4 bill. I can't say the EU because I don't know their prices. On NA, you can sell kaboos for max, fragments for max. The hungers are min, but you can sell them every day pretty much. Yeah, I need to relog. An event box or without? Without. With is probably closer to 6. If the boxes are valued at 100 mil each. I don't know if they're valued at that anymore nowadays though. Because they got nerfed. It might be less than that now. It might be like 70 mil each or something. They've definitely been nerfed. So. Very close to like 5.5 now. Holy lag. So it's like not having extra lag on, dude. It just keeps cutting out. They nerfed what? The boxes. The amount of boxes you get, the context you get, the content you get in them. Well, the conspicuous they nerfed. Nothing else. The amount of boxes I get is drastically lower now. And the contents, I've not had a single conspicuous box since the maintenance. And I've opened hundreds of them. So they've 100% nerfed that shit, dude. I was getting like 1 every 20 boxes before. Obscuka, how you doing? Now they nerf what you get, how would that work? How would that not work? We had a maintenance and then they lowered the chance of the conspicuous. And they lowered the chance of the actual box. Didn't open mine, my old ones be nerfed, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Like, we're getting compensated for people grinding Star's End and Jade Forest, right? They're going to give us like an equivalent amount of boxes of what they were getting for the hours we were doing and stuff. But if the contents have been nerfed, then dude, doing Jade Forest and everything was still better, right? So, even with the compensation. You've been in place since full stop weapons, given a quick and dirty. It's in a solid state. Overall, nothing's really changed much. It's still doing very well. If you liked it before, you'll like it now. They've added a lot more quality of life changes to the game and everything, but the general gist of what BDO is still the same. So if you liked BDO before, you'll still like it. It's just got more quality of life and stuff now. in a garden grind itch. I'm afraid to go too far behind. Nah, don't worry about it, dude. This account I'm playing now, Skuko, is only 140 days old. And I'm 825 gear score. Like, just play the game, you'll be fine. Only 5 pen demos? That's fine, just get a Sith one. Go play. Again, I got 825 in 140 days. Look at my... Yeah, see? It's 140 days. Just play the game. Fine. Only 6 demos for pen? Yeah, if you do the season accessory, right? You like a 10 belt or something. Well, what do we get? Good old Caphras bundle, 75. I'll take it. 100 mil. Sick. You one tap from base to pen, 6 demos. Yeah. As you start a season character, get back into it. Yeah, do it up, dude. Do it up. I've been doing a completely new account, a Hardcap series, completely free to play, and I'm on day 142 now. I'll upload all my streams onto YouTube so people can watch from beginning till now if they want. Game's very easy to gear up now if you know what you're doing. What's that fairy and shit? Am I right? I did actually! Exclamation point fairy. Go look at my fairy clip. Okay. Here we go. That was weird. There we go. Watching Pizzazzy, you know I don't play, you sly fucker. Oh yeah, you saw my ox tap. Skuko, what have I told you? The ox before that was 10 taps. I did my awakening weapon in 10 taps, and I did my offhand in 11. So yeah, GG's. And I 1-tap step on my awakening. And also 1-tap my wailing boots. My whaling gear was 1-tap boots, 8-tap helmet, 10-tap chest, and 26-tap gloves. But the gloves fucked me a little bit, but the rest was carried, so who cares? Alright, can we get a 5-tide hour? Okay, with working on caps and 10 MM, so be getting 400. If you're using exit lag bio, exit lag is having a lot of issues right now. Just a heads up. Like, I'm not using any tunneling services right now. I'm just using nothing. Is this like having a fit? So there's like outages and shit. 1-tap and 2-tap 2-deck carrots yesterday. Easy. There you go, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. I pitied my neck and I 4-tapped my belt. That's my Charizard luck so far. And I'm like 5 taps into my ring so far. That was good and what's not since last time I played. And Black Star were top. Well, not much has changed, dude. Sovereigns are just 2 pen Black Stars put together and they go to deck. That's pretty much it. So Sovereign weapons are 2 pen Black Stars and then it goes from base to deck. The only thing you need to be concerned about is the offhand. The offhand Black Star gives you a lot of monster AP, it's like 171 or something. The Sovereign only gives you 100. So you need to make sure you're benefiting from the sheet AP from the Sovereign before you switch. So it's okay to leave the offhand as a Black Star for a little bit. Because you get 8 monster AP per 1 sheet AP above 300. So you'd need to be above 300 sheet AP, and then the offhand gives you the sheet AP to benefit to get more monster total AP versus the equipped monster AP amount on it. If that's the case, then you're good. Usually you want to get your offhand to like 10 or something before you think. Basically, when you're going from 10 Black Star to Sovereign, you want to be able to get it to like tail pen, and you make it. It's just pretty easy to do. You can roll tap it and try, even set, if you got the fail stacks, and then just cron it from there onwards. I roll tapped my Awakening and my offhand to Tet, and I cron tapped my main hands Tet onwards, because I ran out of stacks. I basically liquidated my stacks to save crons. There's some people at DSR with deck weapons and tri-armors. Yeah, dude. Not surprised. DSR delivers, dude. DSR's very slept on. Saying it for a long time. Makes for a lot of money for what it is. $15 full pen Black Star, 5 pen debos. Yeah, you're good then. Just convert your pen debos into Karazats. That'll give you a huge AP increase, go into Nov Karazats. And turn your Black Stars into Sovereigns, dude. And you'll pretty much go up. EP's kind of a meme. It depends where you're grinding. Like DSR, it's a meme because they nerfed this spot heavily. This spot used to hit a lot fucking harder than it does now. And I know this because I've grinded DSR all 3 iterations of it. When it first got put in, when it got changed the first time, when it got changed the second time. I've been there for all 3. And this spot has been heavily nerfed. When they did the AP changes, these mobs hit like wet noodles now. So yeah, DP is a meme here. Because the spot doesn't hit very hard anymore. But if you go into Adania, then obviously DP matters again. Fellow Herbal we're buying now since we've got a central market. Yeah, if you're gonna burn it and gather, yeah, it's worth its value for sure. If you're gonna burn it and gather for the 3 hours, it's very worth it. Yeah. Even at max price. If you do 3 hours of gathering at 2.5k mastery, and you're making like 3 bill an hour or something, 3.5 bill an hour. So over those 3 hours, you're getting 3 hours of gathering for half a bill, and you're making it into 10 bill essentially. It's big value. Gathering go burr. That's assuming like the prices are good and everything though. That's assuming fruits and trace and wild grass is max and sharps are doing well. You know, obviously that fluctuates with any economy. Just like any item, any activity, it fluctuates. Like right now, it's way better to grind because of these boxes. Even after these boxes have been nerfed, it's still really good. Not because of the lower chance on the conspicuous box. It's more so the base contents. So the cap risks and sharps and everything it gives you. It's really good. Even after they've been like nerfed or whatever, the base contents are still really good. Oh, no 5 tide hour, dude. Oh, one more time. Just one more. Just squeeze one more in. Start the day with 5 tides. Oh, no fifth tide by the looks of it, dude. Running out of time. Might just be a 4 tide hour. Where are you now, Gathering Grim? I am Guru 44. I haven't gathered since I graduate season. Not really. The grind events have been too good since I got out. That'll be changing this maintenance though. This maintenance I'll be doing a shitload of gathering. So I can put down the grinding for a bit. I should be able to power level to Guru 50 pretty easily. We cap on energy today. I might do some gathering. Why not? I'm getting back into it. Oh, close and tied then. On 3 minutes for a tide. I don't care if I'm spoiled. I want 5. Just so I can say I had 5 today. I want the bragging rights. It's funny, but I looked at my inventory when I was streaming, when I was grinding off stream, and I was like, damn, I only got like 5 essences in those like 4 hours. That's pretty bad. Like, holy shit. But then I realized I had essences in Ulukita, so that I was auto depositing them without realizing. I was like, oh, never mind. There's like 29 in here. Never mind. So I swear I got more than 5. Like, never mind. There's the other 29. Hey, there it is, dude. 5 tides in 1 hour. Oh, shit, dude. I fucking love this. I'm so fucking carried in this rotation. I knew I could do it. The last minute. Oh shit. Now imagine if my Kabua RNG was carried. Mixed with my Tide RNG. Holy fuck, dude, I'll be printing it. I'd have my fucking obliterations in no time. Yes, more blissful boxes. Give them all to me. Let's loot all the ground, dude. I cleared this shit too fast. There we go. Hard number 5 done. Alright, new hour. What time do we get this hour? 5 the first hour. Say that. Look at the runner piece, nice. Interesting to do that on a regular server, but hey. Seeker. I knew he was there before he spawned because it pushed me out the way. Just like it does with the cadre commanders. Spawned him underneath my feet, so it moved me. Does this give me a boss? We'll see. Nope. Next time. Yeah, so I got 12 boxes that hour. Whereas before it was like 18 to 20. A DSR. And that was with 5 tides, dude. 5 tides and I got 12 boxes. And I'm not really upset because I got so many fucking... I got so much value from this event that first week. Them nerfing it the second week doesn't really matter, honestly. I got so many good taps out of this event. How much these boxes worth, roughly? They were 100 mil each, but I swear they've nerfed the auspicious chance from them, like drastically. I think they're around 70 mil each now. I had to roughly predict. They're still decent. It's just the amount of crons you get is drastically lower now. Is that update we nerfed to get from the get-go? Yeah, maybe. Nice things, people. An instant win. Nah, it's too good. It was too good though. It was too good. I think they over nerfed it though. It did need nerfing. Those boxes were insane. But I think they overdid it. 50 minutes. Yeah, those boxes were fucking insane that first week. I got my money's worth. I said it's okay if they're shit now. I've got more than enough value out of them. Oh, I thought I had 100% BSR. It was 99 point something. Oh wow. I killed them so bad, I'm not even using my 100. Waste. Shit, I fucked them up. I can still optimize this grind as well. I can get Black Spirit Rage crystals, or Max Black Spirit for when I get tides. I can see I can use a Deep Sea, I can have Vicious Shadows on. There's a few things I can do to tweak this. Black Spirit Rage crystals will go pretty hard because then I'll have a prolonged BSR buff, essentially. I would end a tide with a buff and 100% stored, so when my buff runs out I can reapply again. Oh, first tide. First tide in, oh look, 10 minutes. Exactly on the dot. Or 9 minutes. Can you, dude? I just get too many tides in. Well, I can't leave. That's 6 tides in 69 minutes. Tide luck is cracked. It's only cracked here, dude. So for some reason, this particular rotation is very good to me. So I can't justify doing Asha. Now this rotation Asha would be cracked, but it's too popular. Doing people run through are worth the drop rate. I love DSR. Alright, chill for a bit. Too much loot on the ground. And we're good. Yeah, if I look at my box amount, this is my 5th tide, I'm on 13. Like, you can tell it's been nerfed, for sure. I'll be on like 25-ish right about now. If it was last week. And 5th tide done. It was deeper for a tide. Let's get tide number 7. No boss. Eternal Darkseeker. Go back for that. Alert, true. Oh, another Eternal Darkseeker. Only Mokubu luck was good. Everything else is really good. The boss. Boss.
Creeps beyond the terrace walls, up the church steeples, and the chimney pot so high, so high, so high, so high, so high. Watching, the moon is lost behind black clouds, and the darkness seems to crawl up to the sky, to the sky, up to the sky, to the sky, up to the sky. Walls rise and fall, and now they're building tall in the city, breaking glass. They build them up and then they knock them down to put up another, breaking glass.
That mob's got so much health. I hate you. Why can't you be like the rest of them? I'm gonna kill you though. Because last time I did that, I got a limbo, so. I left that mob, I wouldn't have got a limbo. Speaking of limbos, I haven't had a limbo today. Just saying. I gotta beat my 2 limbo daily quota. Tried to one step back behind them, but didn't go far enough. Need to do that. Didn't hit my shift key hard enough. I did the flow Magnus, which is cringe. I think I wish I could turn off. You know shift F thing out of Rising Storm? What are you doing? Storm Slash, rather. Like, you saw how slow that one was, chat? Watch when I do the Rabam one next. I flow it from the Rabam. Do it here. Ready? Bam. Instant. Way better. All the bangers tonight. In some boxes. Essence. There's no cheer because I'll do 100%. Can't cheer during that. Your account got banned, or what's up with the clip? That's just my old account, dude. I logged onto it on New Year's. It's not banned. I still have it and everything. I just re-rolled from Suckstage to Wake Musa, and I wanted to speedrun my tech. See how quick I can get geared up in a small amount of time. So I did a glorified re-roll. I've still got my old account and everything. Nothing wrong with it. I think I got too much help. Yeah, I logged onto it for New Year's because I used all the freebies they handed out. And I tapped his main hand to Nov. Yeah, I'm very quickly outpacing that account now. In every aspect. That account is 9 months old. This account is 4 and a bit. 85. The RNG on this one. The RNG definitely helped, but it was more to do with knowing my tech. I was learning it during my old account, my season shit. I was like refining it and learning it and experimenting and everything. With this account, I already knew it all. I just went straight turbo powered it, you know? So it was very efficient on this account. So I did 6 out of 6 pen demos, full boss armors, full soft weapons and everything, a hex, a pen, and a tet, all within 120 days, and 450 billion in life skill gear. So in total, it's about 2 trillion in 120 days, and a completely fresh account. Is the efficiency? This one's crushing the efficiency? Yeah. This one's like actually min-maxing like fuck. The RNG obviously helps, don't get me wrong. One tapping the step and everything helped a lot, but in terms of how much money I've made, I mean, yeah. Been pumping pretty fucking hard. I've made close to 3 trillion now in total. I'm on like 2.8 or something. My rates are obviously higher now because I'm not in season, so I'm making better money. When I'm at Stars End, I'll be making the most money. And my life skilling and my grinding will be super cracked. When HG Pop makes it faster, just click makes pop melody to read out 2 dailies is inefficient. I didn't mind the dailies, they were okay. But yeah, you are right, you can print mana pots more consistently. Because you just get 300 at Tannis and go. Speaking of that, I actually can make another one soon. I'm on like 280 something at Tannis. I probably should finish my season character, graduate him, get him level 60, and then he should give me the last bit of Tannis I need. And I can buy another maid as well. I might do that tonight. I might go on the Suck Sage and finish his level 60, and then graduate him. But then I'll probably tag him with this guy. I'll tag him and then I'll use the tag XP to get him to like 65 or something, and then I'll just start storing the XP at that point. With the XP swap. Hobbies a power level? I mean, you can. How long would 59 to 60 take? I was gonna just do it at Cadry and then make good money while doing it and get Valks as well, because look, I've only got 3 Valks. Back on Guardians, DSR in a bit. I think what I'll do, Capacity, I'll take you up on that. with my other season characters, but I think this one I'll get 6 tier cadre. It just makes more sense, so I can get more Valks. I've only got 3 Valks left, so might grab some time field while doing it. But the next season characters after that, yeah, sure, absolutely. Because once I do this Nov and the glove tap, I'm gonna need Valks Cries again. Do a secret tech I want to test. Fair enough, fair enough. Sounds good. What level would you like my season character to be? Because I can get it to a certain level, so you get loot. Level 6 onwards? Okay. I can just bring in level 6 is what you're saying. Yeah, fair. Sounds good. I'll DM the small tech. Fair, fair. I wanted a secret text too. I bet. Keep it? Yeah, in a sec. We'll do this pack first. That sounds good, yeah. That was good. I might have something faster than that capacity. If it still works. I think we're quickly just go straight to the main. Yeah, I might be able to do something within like a minute and be 50 and then go there. See if I still got the video. Hold on. I can DM you it. Here it is. Give that a little watch. You'll see. Just look at the part where he levels. Skip to that part. Like, ignore all the questing and everything. Just go to the part where you're jumping from low level to 50. Yeah, we're getting unlucky hour tides now. We got so carried the first hour, I've only had one so far. This is going to be a 2-tide hour, which is about the average. We got a 5-tide hour, and then we're going to have a look at 2-tide hour. By the looks of it. Hardcap on this account again. What class do you plan on doing next? Oh no, I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. This is it was a one and done reroll. I'll be absolutely hard capping everything on this account. Life skill everything. I won't be doing another account. You say that now? No, I mean it. I'm never doing season shit, pen demos and all that ever again. I only did it because I wanted to speedrun it to show what's possible. I've proven that now. There's nothing else to prove. I did it learning and it took just under 6 months, and I did it speedrunning and it took 4 months. So in 4 months, that's achievable. And for Shining Stone, tap or buy? Either or. Depends how my gear is and everything. If I do a bunch of taps and I don't get it, I mean, it's the last thing I need. I'm just going to end up buying one, right? It really depends. By the time I'm at that point, I should be close to the pity anyway. The pity is like in November, right? So you get every single one. So it's very unlikely I'll pity it. Do them more from the start till November is about 250 taps. And I have them all saved up. I've done them every respawn. So I'll stay on top of it. I'll be doing my Alchemy Stone when I have caution requirements. So when I have 2 deck weapons and set gloves, that's when I'll buy a Splendid and start tapping. All that matters is getting more stones per week. That is the top priority. Because even if I have all the gear, like all obliteratings and everything, I'm still going to be time gated by decks on the armor. And the 85 taps a deck to pity. So I need to get as many stones as I possibly can. All that matters is boss requirements for now. Caution is when I can chill, because at that point I need an obliterating. So we just keep pumping until we're at caution. Is the plan. Can you buy Pen Fallen God? Yeah, when I'm at caution. Then I'll buy a chest piece. I'll get a pre-order for a chest piece, and then after that, the money I make after the pre-order's up will be for tapping. I'll be tapping the helmet or the boots, probably the boots. Because there's a chance I can buy the helmet, so. Depends if someone lists it or not. If someone lists the helmet, and I have a pre-order up for the chest, I'll just take the pre-order off and get the helmet, and then I'll save up for a chest pre-order. Very simple. The boots I'm gonna have to tap. Nobody sells the boots. I need the Ox Weapon stage of my gear progression. I sure do love throwing 7 builds with 3%. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. Gotta suck it up and get it, dude. My mentality with BDO is all about what am I gonna do about what happens? If I get fucked, okay, I got fucked, but what am I gonna do about it? Am I gonna sit there and bitch about it, or am I just gonna keep going? You know? That's my, like, driving force. Cry? No, that's giving up. Tell the game, fuck me, no fuck you. And you get more taps. You get it. That's what you do. Boss. Been back Saturday 3 times before pity back in the day. Yeah, that's AIDS. Yeah, that's AIDS. That's for the 5%, I'm assuming, right? Holy shit. Yeah, that is AIDS. 790 billion silver, yeah. It's crazy. Boss gave me an essence. I'll take it. Have the worst, hope for the best, but that's the play, yeah? Indeed.
No witnesses?
Don't do it, Santa.
Thank you, Fog81, for gifting smokescreen_108 a subscription. Fog81 gifted a tier 1 sub to smokescreen_108.
Share the gifted Fug. You got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Appreciate it, it's a lot of money. Thank you. We hate ads, ads are cringe. What's the level is optimal to sell red hair horses? 15 or just 15? The price increase you get from the levels isn't that drastic, so. Unless they changed it. Yeah, just like 2 tide hour. Oxbane and Orphan, does it even make sense to take Orphan to Knob for the first extra DP, try to hit Caution faster? I would do whatever you can to hit boss requirements. That is my advice. You can always get more silver, you can't get more stones. Reducing the time gate as much as possible is top priority. Like, I'm tapping my novel fan right now, and I have a Nox Awakening, so I can do Ensla. Because that 1 extra stone is way more valuable. If I don't get it, it is what it is, I'll just do it next week. But you should prioritize as many stones as possible. Alright, let's go repair quickly. My shit's gonna break soon. One load and get back to it. Alright. Oh, I need to put them away as well. Okay. Okay, and then these. Nada. Nothing. Still not conspicuous. Crazy. Not a single box is maintenance, that's crazy. Can't tell me that hasn't been nerfed. Alright, and then we have 4.3 plus 2.7, and I have 312. So, what would that be? 6.8, 7.2. Thinking quickly. Just about enough. Alright. Do a quick tap and get back to grinding. Two. 100. 276, so 130. You see. There you go. Fingers crossed, yeah, we'll see. Alright, tap number 12. Nope. Look how slow that repair is, holy fuck. Does it have any to tunneling on right now? Alright, back to it. Top up the loose scroll. I can't do that at the moment. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Back to the grind. I would say it's nuts though. I mean, it's 1.8, it's close to 2, right? Heck is fucking 0.9 or some shit. Heck is very questionable. Not being too bad. That's good. Get the pets. Alright, we look good. Back to it. It needs to be lowered after idle. If anything, they'll lower the pity on whaling. I don't see them lowering the pity on Northern Deck and everything. Because they're more luxury items, not needed items. Whaling's needed. You need whaling to do the Adana armors, so It makes sense that they become more accessible. Oh, we need to make more money. If I get a Kabua drop chat, we can do a tap straight away. It gives me the exact amount needed for a tap, so a Kabua is a tap. Top deck kind of had to be pricey. Do you have anything else to go for? Yeah, exactly. I thought it's exactly ice. Like obliterating Northern deck are the only real things that are the big sinks. I can tap this stack up to a 400, then I'll save it for deck. And if I get that to 500, I'll save it for obliterating. That's the idea. Worst case scenario is if my Nov goes when my stack is like 390 something. I mean, it's great I got the Nov, but like, would have liked to have had a deck stack out of it at least. All this fails. Giants is kind of the least by 1.3 trill. It's weird to say only 1 trill. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you can just get it nowadays. I don't know how to get 2 more 400 stacks myself with deck weapons. Failing Nov, dude. What it comes down to. Fail Nov taps. Get a stack per deck. Haven't done your weekly downify? We're gonna do it, dude. I'll be doing mine tomorrow. Seeing if I can get this Orphan to Nov first. If I get my Nov Orphan, I can do Enslar this week. If not, then I'll just have to do Resolve again. The Capris we go, yeah, do it up, dude. Hit mobs, we get the money, we do the tap. Rinse, repeat until it goes. All there is to it. Hopefully he isn't a bitch today. Well, Caphras? Nah, Caphras is always a bitch. Even when he's not acting like a bitch, he's still a bitch. Am I happy to blow up and do want to try? I could have potentially been at Enslar. Yeah. It happens, dude. I mean, you see my gloves? My gloves are 5 out of 8 pity. That's it. And that's a 35% chance. I failed it 5 times already. If we go on tear, I would be doing Enslar this week. But, you know, got cucked. I wouldn't need to do the novel fan, I'd already have the DP. We love this, we do. ESR provides, dude. And we had a 1 tide hour, dude. Went from a 5 tide hour to a 1 tide hour. That puts us on an average of 3 per hour now. While we're doing less damage. Definitely. Big red drop here? Yeah. Same. Limbos and Kaboos. Pretty good. I don't really care too much about the hungers. The hungers are kind of whatever. Because they're just 4 essences, and you get essences like crazy, you know? Yeah, hungers are a bit of a bait, but Kaboos and Limbos are great. Kaboos, Limbos, Tides, and Eternals are the big dopamine. Do you love hunger drops? Yeah. Yeah, patience from Limbo yet? No. I haven't had a good light stone from it. Yeah, I've already put 90 bill into my novel hand. 8.1 bill taps, and I've done 11 taps, so. If any of those embers had a value. They used to turn pen boots into ATOR boots. To make to tap and sell. Clap his ass and make it hard on my scholar. Interesting. Hey, clap who? Oh, Capris. Okay. True. You want the scholar from now on, then? So he's no boss in PvS, I made mild pain, prop as well. Yeah. That's understandable, with stamina nerfs and everything. Luckily I'm on one of the best classes for bossing. I just dash backwards and I got a perm iframe. I can do it for ages. Maybe submit, try him out for Prince, etc. It's a free boss class. It is, yeah. You just do this. It's link at the backdash. You just put a iframe. So easy. You're only dying if you're like getting greedy for time or something. Trying to pump in more DPS, but if you just take it slow and easy, I mean, 3 bosses is very doable. What up? What up, kids? How you doing? How you doing today? too much, getting sick, I think. Getting better at Wake War PP wise and AOS, that's nice. How are you? I'm doing great, yeah. I've had 6 total tides now in 2 hours. Bunch of essences, no like crazy drop shit, no limbos, kaboos or anything, but I'm chilling. Got 1 North tab today. Just saving up for the next one now. DSR things, you know how it is. Can you good I see? Yeah. DSR is always good to me. Always hard to leave. We'll eventually leave though. Ultimately, when I've got the gear score for Star's End, I'll be there. I'll be like the hard cap and me doing DSR. Hope does, yeah. Tide? Good stuff. As I know, also most of something you said also from AOS and League at the ARAM. Yeah, I tried Orbiter, it's just not as good as DSR. What's the main pullback from it? If Kabula's ever crashed, then Orbiter will be better, but for now, DSR is just better. There's less trash value, but more marketplace value. Pretty much. And plus, DSR has the added benefit of DC protection. If I DC Orbiter, I die. If I DC here, I actually live. So, not worry about that either. It's nice. I had quite a few cutouts of SX lag yesterday. And every time I didn't get any lower than like 20% health. That was nice. Is it remote over in my head and should might take me switch to DSR for fuck's sake? I mean, again, it depends on your region too, right? Like on EU, you're better off going Orbiter because you want the trash value. On NA, you can make good marketplace value with DSR. So one of the things I like about NA is you got the opportunity to make better money at other spots. You're not locked into, like, you have to do this, you know? Got quite a few options. Like, I can do Orbiter, I've tried it. But it just doesn't, I don't know, it's just not as good. It's not as enjoyable either. That's another thing. This sounds a lot more enjoyable. Let's pick up the loot on the outside. Are we good? Iris and Orbiters to move though. Yeah. Yeah, you want to min max here for sure, yeah. Yeah, I might do that. I might just pile up my Agris, hit 100k, and then go burn it all too quickly. Not a bad idea. Well, seeing stars in man, such a milestone of this account. Like I said, Hardcap basically, and then almost base big goal for me too. Looks so fun. Yeah. So Star Zone looks really fun. Look forward to it a lot. It's just better DSR. Doesn't have the tides, but everything else is just better. Yeah, so instead of having like a tide like DSR does, it just has a perma tide, which is how the mechanic works. With all the mobs spawning around when you destroy the crystal. So it has like mini tides instead. And your RNG comes with the bosses. It's a lot more consistent. Oh, the daily special pass? No, I didn't buy anything. I'm free to play. All I bought was the game, and that was for €1. It's a glasses just like your avatar. I know. I know it does. Fine though. I'm free to play before anything else. Yeah, we're grinding today and tomorrow, and then Thursday's gonna be the big gathering arc. Done gathering since the graduate season. We're gonna have some big gathering events on maintenance, so they're giving us the gathering treasure item. So they're probably gonna give us whimsical shine, double green thumb, stuff like that. Start pumping a lot of silver we're gathering at the end of the year. So it's fully buffed for 10 hours, but I want to make seasonal life skill and upcoming stuff to get loot scroll. Oh, just do both, dude. Get your loot scrolls and then burn your 10-hour buff. Not going anywhere, right? I'm wrong at all, actually, yeah. I think K can do it. Get your loot scrolls in the season and do your 10-hour buff after. Question, how do you make hit here? If I'm sweating with deep sea and vicious shadows, I make 48k an hour with yellow agris and 1 tide per hour. So I'm giga sweating. You had a birthday boy, didn't you? Happy birthday? Shut the fuck up, Casper. It's not my birthday. It wasn't my birthday last time you said it. Son of a bitch. Happy shut the fuck up. That's stupid. Have you just shy of actually isn't your birthday? My birthday already happened. You know this. It was March 1st. Be front page and everything. Everyone's makes people an hour as well. Oh yeah, for sure. You got the maids and everything. Sure. Pilgrims is great. Especially at this event, you get the mysterious ore right now, so that's it. And plenty of chances of me we shouldn't celebrate. Yeah. Hey, stop. What's the AK trash of 2 and 1 side? Level 2 and 1 side? Yeah. That is min-max sweating on a Wake Musa. That's using amplified vicious shadows, deep sea, everything. I'm doing this rotation. I'm bad then? Honestly, dude, it doesn't matter. Your honest opinion, it does not matter. Just be consistent. Just put a lot of hours in. You put hours shit doesn't mean anything. Just be consistent, that's all that matters. Guy sweating about his per hour rate is the guy who's gonna burn out and quit, so the guy just chill grinding is not concerned about that bollocks. He's gonna still be playing and put a lot of hours in. Just be consistent. Something else to celebrate then? What if it's Casper's birthday? They reached 25k loot with 2 tides as a Wake Warrior? Yeah, but that's a Wake Warrior. That's just a class diff. Wake Warrior is not very good at DSR. Go do this on a Suck Wizard and see the difference. A Suck Wizard blows these up faster than I do. Just a class thing. But what one has better modified damage? Because the AP doesn't matter, because once you hit a cap, the AP is pointless. It's all about your skill modifiers. And how much burst you have on the big guys. It's all about killing them before they turn around, right? That's why Suck Wizard just goes burr here. His AoEs are big enough to kill these little packs as well. Wake Moose is decent. I wouldn't say I'm the best here, but I'm decent. Solid A, I would say. Oh, Wake Warrior would be like a B or some shit. You know? Yeah, Suck Wizards for try really soon. I got fine motivation. Yeah, Suck Wizard's really good. Also quite fun, I've heard. I can Sack Striker. Sack Striker's good. He's one of the best single target DPS classes in the game. You know how to play Sack Striker properly, you blow these guys up. But you ain't gonna do it on a Wake Warrior. The difference in playstyle Wake and Witch to Wake Witch, other than what buffs they provide. A Wake Wizard is more bigger AoEs, a Wake Witch is more protected and smaller AoEs. That's why a Wake Witch is better. Because having that protection means you can do harder spots easier. It's a lot more frontal guarded and stuff. Wizard's just like bigger area of effects. Yeah, we can be a great boon though, something like Hexa. Well, yeah, it's grind spot dependent, right? At the same time, if your AoE's big enough on Witch, then Witch is just better. Because she does more damage. And she's more protected. So if you don't need that increased AoE size, then Pointless. The reason why Witch is like the best class in the game for PvE. Succession Witch is number 1, and then there's like 2 or 3 classes after that, and then Awakening Witch. The Witch is just goated in PvE. Anyway, Awakened Warrior gets good numbers, trash-wise. I think he's pretty good at Uzeka. The thing with Awake Warrior, he's not a class that has like really big burst damage. He has the comfiness of being tanky. So he's not so much about like a class that can pull really high numbers, but more so a class where you can do harder content easier. Like he's a lot more comfy. Actually, Awakened Witch does more damage than Succession. That's because a lot of people don't know how to play Succession. Succession is the strongest PP class in the game. Suck Witch. You watch a Looney play Suck Witch, that's how you play Suck Witch, and he nukes shit. Succession Witch is very sweaty, and a lot of people play it wrong. It's a lot easier to play Awakening Witch, so more common to see people perform an Awake Witch than it is Succession. But again, it's also grind spot dependent, right? That also plays a factor. Suck Witch can have the best single target bursts in the game, but it doesn't mean shit if you're doing a spot that's more by AoE, you know? But then in that case, Awakening Witch will be better. Their AoEs are much bigger. In terms of single target DPS, it's always going to be Suck Witch. A single target goes fucking burr. Don't care much of protecting classes since the hard to feel value. They haven't been able to gain that much. You'll care when you're not an early game. I'll say that now. When I grind Orbiter, I actually have to hinder my DPS because of how unprotected I am. Because I'm SA trading the mobs and I don't have the DL to do so, I can't do it too often or I'll die. I very severely lack frontal guards on Awake Musa. I've got my Rabams, I've got my Inferno Slash, and you can get frontal guard on Spinner as well, but you generally cancel Spinner, so very lacking. I'm actually pulling on DSR Musa, the 3 events and Guardian, and pulled 30.4 over the cap. As I said earlier, 48k with Vicious Shadows and Deep Sea, with 1 tide. That's my numbers of my sweat. I'm not sweating currently, I do not have Deep Sea, and I'm using Lifestone XP Lifestones. But when I do sweat, I can pull 48k with 1 tide. Using Demi-Human. Just using Demi-Human part, yeah, so like Deep Sea helps a lot. A 10% back and crit goes pretty fucking hard. If you can get Deep Seas, you should run them. They pay for themselves with the extra clear speed. You think you grind more DSI, played BDA, you were here 7 billion years on the stage? I was, yeah. Didn't pay attention to what I was doing at all there. That's because DSR's great, dude. DSR was the like end game grind spot when I was on the stage, and nowadays it's just a really good mid to end game spot. If I have the gear score to do Tenebra onwards, then they will be better. Orbiter's questionable, depends as what class you play and what region you're in. If you're on EU, then Orbiter will be better. If you're on NA, then you have options. Armor from DSI is better getting comfortable with Hexa. When you get close to the AP cap, dude. It's like 1490, I think. If you're at Hexa or AP, just stay at Hexa. No rush to come in. Hexa's decent. Just come in when you have the gear. Can we move on, just getting info? Yeah. So the next spot after Hexa will be Highlands, if you like Highlands. After that will be Tangrad, and then after Tangrad will be DSR. But you can stay at Highlands, you can stay at Tangrad, you can stay at Hexa. All those spots are really good. It's just options, like what do you want to do, pretty much. If you like one of them more than the rest, then do that. Get money for the effort put in? It is, yeah. Those Highlands anyway, super chill, but obviously can't know before I try. Yeah, so Highlands AP is very close to Hexa. You only need an additional like 50, right? 50 total AP. Is this the best rotation for DSR? It's the best for Awake Musa. I don't know about every class. It's the best for me because I use the topography to control my one step back. But I don't go too far away from the packs, so they don't turn around faster. It really depends on what class you are and everything. So I'll show you what I mean. When I go to this pack over here, watch when I do one step back. I'll do it on this rock here so I don't go far back at all. So I'm still next to the pack, so they do that whole animation, then they die. Whereas if I do that on another rotation that's open, then if I don't cancel the one step back fast enough, then I'll be too far away and they'll turn around early. As an example. Garmasi? Yeah, I've done Garmouth this week. My ult set pick cave now. Yeah, the idea is you don't want to be away from these mobs when they finish their animation, because if you are, they turn around very quickly. You miss out on precious back attack time. So like here, I do it like this. So when I do that, I'm right next to them. See, they do the long animation and then they die. There you go. Same again, slam, one step back, I do it into the rock, and I'm right next to them. We turn around early like that, we just cross cut around them, dead. When you behave during tides, you just stay there and kill them. You want to kill the respawning pack as fast as possible. So the regular pack that's there, that's the priority. You don't have to kill the little guys fast, you just have to kill the big ones fast. You want to make sure this pack here is respawning as often as possible during a tide. You need to kill the little ones before the big ones respawn again. Otherwise they'll just die. They'll just fall over and you won't get any loot. So these are the little ones. So you can kill the big ones as soon as possible, but the little ones you can linger for a bit until the big ones are going to spawn again. If there's like too much loot on the ground, you know, you just linger for a bit. That's it. That's DSR. That's also why I have defensive icons on my screen, so I can tell which crosscut is off cooldown one, so I can do the follow-up, which is that. I get the extra projection at the end. Some dudes killing big ones before they're packing those spawns. They rush to another pack, killing it, then back again. Yeah, that is something you can do. You kill the big guys, then you go to the next two big guys, then you go back to these little ones. The reason why they do that is because there is downtime when you kill the big ads. The little ones take a little bit to spawn. That's like if you're trying to be a mega sweaty, but it doesn't really matter, dude. That's some super tryhard shit you don't have to worry about. See here, this is downtime. See that? So they're just doing something during that downtime. If they can get to another pack. I'm going Garbathar, damn. I won't worry about that shit though, dude. Doing that kind of crap is how you burn out. And again, consistency is more important than efficiency. If you're making it super fucking sweaty, then you're just gonna burn out. And then you won't be as consistent. Just grind it how you want to grind it. Chill out, do the hours, you know. Like, oh, if only when, yeah. Yeah, that was my Garbathar, dude. What the fuck? You're trying different classes anytime soon or sticking with the Musa for a good time? I am a Musa main. That's it. Me going from a Suck Sage to an Awake Musa, I want you to know I played a Warrior for 7 years before I played Suck Sage. And I played Suck Sage for 3.5. Like, I don't reroll often. I played a total of 3 classes. You go for the Throne once in Adania. If they fix evasion, yeah. If not, then no. The problem is, the Throne of Adana is hardly imbalanced. Doing the 10v10 fight or the 10 free-for-all thing isn't too bad, but the 1v1 is very toxic. Let's say I win the free-for-all and then I'm fighting choice on Zephyros. I'm at a massive disadvantage. Because the amount of self-sustain Suck Circuit has is insane. Like, I'll just get out attritioned. I'd have to kill him before the arena gets too small. The arena gets small, I lose. That'd be the only win con. And the thing with like Suck Zerka is they can just run away indefinitely. So if they were to play for the win and they know that I'm going to lose when the circle's small, they can just stall until it's small and then win anyway. So the Adana fight is like super... what's the word? It can be gamed very easily. If evasion's viable, then I have somewhat of a chance. Otherwise, nah. It's very class dependent. It is what it is. Discipline of 1v1 choice random intentional choice. No, you get 10 people in the arena, and the person who wins out of those 10 people gets to fight the guy who's actually owning Adana right now. Who is the Adana. If you do a free-for-all, then that makes you qualify for the 1v1. If they win, then they keep their throne. If you beat them, then you're the new Adana, and it goes on next week. I'm not worried about the free-for-all, that's fine. But the 1v1? Nah. Awake Musa's not great at 1v1, especially in a tight, confined space. Awake Musa is designed to prod and poke or openings and use his disengage to get cooldowns back. I can't prod for openings if the arena's already small, and I can't get my cooldowns back because I'll run out of stam and I'll get grabbed and I'll die. So like, it's not great for Awake Musa, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not designed for it. If the arena stayed big, then it'd be fine, but nah. The closing in arena just makes Awake Musa very mid for doing it now. You'd want to play like a Scholar or a Suck Circle or anything like that. Anything that has like decent SAI frames, but also has really decent self-sustain. Like Scholar would be really good for it. She has a lot of SA and iframes and big AoEs. She shreds frontal guards, which means you're reducing the amount of protections your opponent can use, you know. It's just class-based. The EDO's not designed for 1v1s. This game's never been balanced around 1v1s. So the classes that are good at 1v1 are going to be the classes that have the advantages in the throne. Or Awake Warrior. Awake Warrior can win. Awake Warrior is good. Awake Warrior requires more effort than some classes though. I'll say that. You gotta work harder for it. Now Suck Warrior is fucking crazy good for 1v1. Suck Warrior has some unethical tankiness without having to sacrifice his AP. Suck Warrior is a very solid Adana class. But yeah, generally you'll find the rat classes aren't that good at the 1v1 because you can't rat. That arena closing in prevents you running, so some classes get away with it, like Wake Musa can because she has a lot of movement and essays and everything. She can get away with it. But like Musa, dude, nah. My life bar would be my stam. Then if they are a grab class, it's just Jova. I would have to bait the grab with my chase cooldown or my evasion arrow or evasive shot. 2 counters Musa has to grabs. I'll show you. You have your chase, so this, and you have this. That's it. That's the only 2 times you can iframe. The problem with the evasion arrow is it's unprotected at the beginning. It's unprotected into an iframe and then into an SA. So they can still grab you at the beginning of it. So like, yeah, it's what it is. Honestly, if I wanted the best chance to win as an Adana, as a Musa, I would play Succession. Because Suck Musa is all about just blowing people up. It's a melee DPS that just does unethical damage. You throw all the rulebooks out the window, you're like, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna do some pokes, and I'm just gonna burst the fuck out of the guy. Like, Suck Musa would be a lot better. You'd look for an opening and just burst the shit out of them and force a V, and then do it again and kill them. And then Suck Musa for Adana? Nah, I don't like Suck Musa. Suck Musa is all about getting your Serene Mind buff and spamming Blooming. So Musa's Spirit, Musa's Resolve, whatever it's called. They're a bomb. And one other skill, I think it's Dragon Bite. Give you Serene Mind, and Serene Mind allow you to use Blooming off cooldown. So you're just rotating those buffs and Blooming. Suck Musa is an opportunist. You don't constantly pressure with it. You just linger. And when there's an opening, you do your big burst combo. And then you run away again. Like, Musa is just a rat class. And rat classes don't work in confined spaces 1v1s. Because you can't rat. Have some food? Hey, Casper. Appreciate it. Appreciate the lurk. Now, if I wanted to do the Throne of Adana, I would have to attack something else, I think. Or they fix evasion. If they fix evasion, then it'd be a lot more viable. There's not enough evasion in the game right now to make evasion viable. You have to sacrifice too much of your AP to get a viable amount of evasion, is the problem. So you end up becoming like, yes, you're tanky, but you can't also kill anybody, so. Unless they're glass, you know? Dark Striker so I can copy everything. Yeah, if they make evasion viable, then I can play evasion Awake Musa. Because I got 2 self buffs with the Awake Musa. I got my Fiery Angel, which is called Flame Rush now. And I've got my E buff. They both give evasion buffs. A Fiery Angel or Flame Rush gives plus 24 evasion. And my E buff gives 60. Until they make evasion viable, I'll just be DR for now. It's fine. Looney's Witch and DSR, nothing I can do with my Witch. Not that much of DPS. How old's the video though? I think Looney's been at DSR for ages. Plus that man's addicted to World of Warcraft now. I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft. There's Warlock. One year, yeah, so like that's pretty dated. What's changed in a year? It's likely been very many class changes, modifiers and everything between then and now. A guide for Awake Musa PvE? Nope, you can go watch Wackarad. To do exclamation point DPS, I'll link to Wackarad's DPS sheet, and then you can copy the name of the owner and just YouTube him. The good thing about Awake Musa is I don't need to do guides because there's already competent people to do it, so yeah, just YouTube Wackarad. Yeah, there's videos for pretty much any grind. Unlike Suck Sage, where like there was Sammy, there was Tricane, and some Divios. There wasn't really much resources for Suck Sage when I was maining it, so I took it upon myself to make guides and stuff for it, but I don't need to with the Awake Musa. I want to take you to breed Bile Pendevas at DSR. Well, I've made, since graduating, I've made close to 700 billion. How much is 6 Pendevos? They're like 150 each on average, right? You assume the neck and everything. So 153, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, like another week. I would have had enough for 6 Pendevos again. For like a month of DSR grinding. 320, 340 hours. I've done DSR for about 150 now, I'd say. But that's because of this event, right? This event has been cracked. So without this event, yeah, I would say probably double that. Probably like 300, yeah. This event has injected a lot of silver value in terms of crons. Nothing. 100 crowns. Nothing. Yeah, I got 1 hunger plus 2 hungers plus 7 listed there. So I'm getting like, let's say 8 of them a day, give or take, right now. I've got so many Caphras and everything. Holy shit. Alright, chat, I'm gonna wrap it up there anyway. My kids are back. I want to spend some time with them and everything. A bit of a short one today. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Appreciate the subs, resubs, follows, and especially your time. I'll be a lot more active after this maintenance. Because obviously on Thursday I've got the funeral and everything. So after that I'll be more active. Yeah, I've got to sort some stuff out. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Cheers, subs, resubs, follows, and especially your time. I'm gonna raid you into another video streamer, see if it drops, or I got you. Let's raid you into... Have a look. Who is on? I think Archive's about to finish. He's been streaming for 10 hours. He's probably wrapping up in a second here. Oh, Bayrog's doing Star's End? Alright, let's do that. Let's go watch Bayrog. That's for my future right there. Grinding that. Alright, chat. Appreciate you having me today. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Say hi to Bayrog for me. Later, nerds.